Oh shit, new Gbay video. Let's see what it's about. Let's just search his name. Oh. His third Nidalee video in 3 days. Now guys, I don't want this to be a video bashing Gbay about how much he feeds in his solo queue games or how he makes videos claiming that certain top lane champs are OP when they hover at around 1 to 2% play rate and actually lose certain bruiser matchups extremely hard. No, that's not what this video is going to be about. I actually don't have a problem with Gbay. I actually enjoy a lot of his videos, including all of his Return to Diamond or Road to Diamond videos. I think they're quite entertaining, and, you know, seeing him in other people's solo queue games sure does bring me joy, knowing he's not doing it in mine. But I only recently thought about making a video when I came across 4 or 5 of his most recent League videos regarding Maokai and Bruiser Nidalee Top. On to the Nidalee videos. The first one I really don't have a problem with because it's just him talking about the old school Nidalee build that HotShotGG made. And he's basically just reminiscing in it. And then he tries to, you know, bring the question to life of could a modern day Bruiser Nidalee be played top lane and could it work? And then he goes about the video trying stuff out. That's completely fine. But what I didn't like was the next 2 videos where he is trying to push this build that he has just come up with as like the Bruiser Nidalee build, when there is a player in Challenger who plays Nidalee as a bruiser. The main thing I want to show you guys here is the difference between somebody who is trying something and somebody who knows what they're doing. Gbay is pushing his Nidalee build when he doesn't even know what the fuck it's supposed to be. He goes PTA, Comet, PTA, Airy, PTA, PTA, okay? But in these games, he's building such random stuff sometimes. He talks about how Rageblade isn't good, but goes on to build Rageblade. He builds Righteous Glory in this game. This game he goes AP, even though he has PTA. This game he builds Roa. This game he has Luden's Echo. Okay? He just doesn't know what the Bruiser Nidalee build should be, and claims that, you know, he has one, even though he's building Ludens in these games. Now, let's talk about KiNG Nidhogg. If you guys don't know who Nidhogg is, he's a challenger level Nidalee Jarvan Kha'Zix player. He also plays Trundle a bit. And he, in my opinion, has perfected the Bruiser Nidalee build. If you look at most Nidalee players that play Nidalee in the jungle, they build her full AP. But if you ever watch Eric play, he always has the standard Runic Echoes, Roa, Gauntlet, Visage build. You can see it in almost every game. Here, again, you see it. Again. Here it is, building towards it. Okay? And then he always finishes this build off with Rageblade if it goes late enough. This, in my opinion, is the perfect Bruiser Nidalee build that has been perfected by somebody who plays a lot of fucking Nidalee. He has probably like 5-10 accounts, and all of them he has, you know, tens of hundreds of games on Nidalee under his belt. If anybody should be making a video on Bruiser Nidalee, it should be Nidhogg. One more thing I forgot to mention, and this is not to shit on Gbay any harder than it might seem like I'm already doing, but can I really take anything he's saying as fact regarding his Nidalee build when this is the KDA he holds over 12 games? I mean, if I just go look at another one of Nidhogg's accounts, over 9 games, he has a 3.67 KDA. Still doing the same Nidalee Bruiser build in the jungle with a little bit of variation, you know. I definitely think that Nidhogg has a better idea of what he's doing compared to what Gbay is doing. Now I can already tell how excited you Gbay fans are to white knight him in the comments, so let me just do it for you. But it's Nidalee jungle. That's not the same as Nidalee top. Well, I mean, I'll be damned, you caught me red-handed. I forgot that when you play a champion in a different role, that the ratios and style of champion they are completely change. Oh wait, they don't. Just because Nidhogg has perfected this build in the jungle doesn't mean that's where it's limited to. I'm also not saying that Gbay is completely wrong in everything he said. I think PTA could be good on top Nidalee into certain matchups, and I also think that starting Doran's Blade is a good idea. I'm just saying that he doesn't know what the perfect build is, or what even the right build is, and that's what I'm trying to hammer home here. that the right build and the right way to play Bruiser Nidalee isn't something you'll find watching Gbay's video. You're just jealous because he has more subs than you. Wow, you're right. My channel has no subs. My streams get no views. I must not have a valid opinion to share. But sadly, that's just not how the world works. Just because someone is more popular than you doesn't mean that their opinion and their views are automatically right, and it also doesn't mean that they're immune to any sort of criticism that you might have. Gbay simply made videos about a topic that he is not well educated on, and that's Bruiser Nidalee. And I am someone who has spent hundreds of hours watching the highest elo Bruiser Nidalee player and replicating his build myself as well. So I just don't think that this is a valid argument that someone else can have to say that he's more popular than me, therefore I must be jealous and that's why I'd make the video. No, I simply just think that his video shares wrong ideas and that I know a player who is much better at that build and has perfected it. Well, based on my calculations, you just seem like a low elo player. I'm actually not. I'm a Diamond 2 jungle top lane player who peaked Diamond 1. I play primarily Gangplank top, and I play a variety of junglers, and I like to think that I know the game pretty well. I do a lot of educational commentary on my stream. I like to upload helpful videos, and I think that I offer a pretty decent outlook on the game when it comes to educating people and trying to show them the best ways to learn, whether that be from me or from people that are more experienced and better than me. When I do coaching sessions, I lead people to the others who have the right answers. For supports, I tell them to watch Core JJ videos. For ADCs, I tell them to look at people like XFSN Saber. There's a variety of things that I do that I don't think just make me a good player, but try to make others a good player. Now, if you don't agree with me, that's fine. You don't have to. All I'm saying is you should take somebody who can't even hold a 2KDA with their main champion's opinion with a grain of salt when they're talking about a build as niche as Bruiser Nidalee. And if you really want to learn how to play it, I'd recommend watching KiNG Nidhogg. He's a really great challenger Bruiser Nidalee player. I'm going to leave his channel linked in the description. If you've never heard of him, you should check out his YouTube, check out his stream. And if you really want to learn how to play that, watch him. I'm sorry if this offended any Gbay fans, but I just couldn't let this slide after 3 Nidalee videos in a row. I hope you all have a good one. Peace.
Yeah.